Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be about my most recent Grindr experience. So I was looking at my YouTube analytics and I realized that my most viewed video is my Grindr story time. So I figured I'd just make another video about my latest story. I've tried to record this video for the past 15 minutes, and every time I do, I keep getting nervous. I keep tripping out. Like my tongue just keeps it just is going haywire in my mouth. So I keep stuttering and everything. But let's see if I can finally talk throughout this video clearly. So let me try to slow down, take a deep breath. Okay, so I just recently downloaded Grindr again, and I just wanted to see who's on there, who's around me, who's close to me, because I've met friends off Grindr. I don't just use it for hookups. This guy messaged me who I met 2 years ago when I was a freshman in college, and he kept messaging me for 3 weeks, and we just kept talking. And he'd ask me to come hang out, and I would always make up an excuse because I already met him and I felt like I decided I didn't like him once. So, I mean, he got his hair cut and he looks a lot different than what I remember him as now, but I still was I was not jumping to it. So one day I was bored and I was off work, and he hit me up on Snapchat because we had each other's Snapchats by that point, and he was like, come over, hang out, let's catch up finally. And I had nothing else to do, and I was so bored. I wanted to get out of the apartment, so I was like, all right man, I'll swing by after my errands, because I had a couple things to do anyway. So I went and did that, and then I went to his house. And I got in there and it was cool. He gave me a little house tour and everything. And we were just sitting down. He offered me a beer. I was like, sure, I'll drink a beer. Just one though. And we were just talking, catching up, seeing what each other were doing. And he was pretty much the same guy that I remember, just looked a little different. And there was also something else about him that I'm so nervous to even mention it on here because it's such a touchy subject, and I found out about it right when I got there. So I felt like that was a little... Anyway, next subject. My favorite song came on and I started dancing because I'm kind of a free-spirited guy. I mean, I might seem shy on here because I'm still getting used to the camera, but in real life, if I want to have fun, I'm gonna have fun. So I was dancing around and I was being a little flirt, and I took my shirt off to this song, and then I was starting to take my belt off, and I wasn't gonna take my pants off or get naked or anything. I was just trying to, because we were talking, I was like, I was like, could you see me as a stripper? We were just talking nonsense at this point, and I started dancing around, and then the song was over. I sat back down, put my belt back on. I was getting ready and was putting my shirt back on. He was like, no, keep your shirt off. And I was like, all right. So I kept my shirt off, and what were we talking about? We were talking about his roommate at that point, and if how he got along, if he got along with her. I'm not even looking at my notes that I just spent time writing down. And by the way, guys, he's my age, so he's 21. I'm 21, he's 21. So at this point, we were talking about his roommate, and no less than probably 20 seconds after I brought up his roommate, the door automatically opens because they have these electronic door locks that it senses your phone. So if you're close to it, it'll unlock for you, so you don't even have to get your keys out. And he was like boasting about that and showing me that, how it's on all of his doors. And it's so funny because his roommate walked in, okay, and he ran straight towards her. Looked like he just saw like the most gruesome thing in his life. Like his face was turned pale like instantly. He was like, and I was just like, my shirt's off and whatever, but like, I mean, come on, we're dudes, you know? It's not like I'm butt naked or anything. And he runs over to his roommate and covers her eyes, like shuffles her up the stairs and's like talking to her. I can't even hear what he's saying though. Then he runs back down to me. My shirt's on at this point. I have my shoes back on. And he's like, I'll talk to you later. So I walked back to my car. I was laughing so hard. It seemed like I had just taken a leap of faith to just go hang out with him anyway. And for that to happen, it was just like comical to me. And I was driving home. I messaged him. I was like, is everything okay, man? Didn't hear anything from him. Not even, like, didn't even look at the message. And I still haven't heard anything from him. And that was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago. So I was just like, I'm still thinking, I think about it from time to time. It's kind of like fell off out of my head, out of my mind. But I'm just like, I hope he's okay, you know? I don't know him like at all. I know his name, but I hope I was thinking maybe he was not out yet. Maybe his roommate didn't know. And I hope he's all right. So that was my story. I think it's pretty crazy how things can just happen so unexpectedly sometimes in life. Because I was not expecting that at all. Because he actually mentioned that his roommate was out of town. So that was a whole mess in itself. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know some more ideas of videos that you guys would like to see, because you know, I always want to put out so much content, but then I'm like, is that a stupid idea? People aren't gonna like that. I just want to know what you guys want to see. So let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my stuff. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.